name is Isaac Mora, and welcome to the Knox Unnamed podcast, where we bring you real people with real Knox experience. Today, we're going to be talking to Jamil Davis. Jamil, nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you, Isaac.
Why don't we just talk a little bit about, your hometown, your major, and your minor, and let's get started.
So I'm originally from Chicago, Illinois, so Knox is really not that far from where I live. 3 hours away. Easy for me to go back and see my family all the time. Right now, I'm currently majoring in public policy. I'm also minoring in creative writing and also political science. So this is my senior year, so I'm really excited to be immersed in the world after Knox.
Yeah, definitely. And we can talk about a little bit of your experience as we head over to, a place where both of us work, the Career Center. So, how did you land this experience?
So I received an email from Dwayne, who works in, who's a professor of mine. He works in the political science department. And they were talking about we may need a campaign manager. There may be an opening. So I decided to go down to Knox County Democrats. And then after that, we kind of, had a conversation. The conversation was really casual. And, we went over a little bit about what I would be doing, door knocking, usual canvassing, also making phone calls, the usual. So I went down for an interview. The interview went well, and then they offered me a job there, and I decided, it's just all history from there.
Great. Did you think it was going to be, that process was going to be that easy, or maybe you thought it was going to take a little longer, be a little bit more tedious?
No, not really. When I first entered the interview, it was really calm and relaxed. And then when I started doing work, I realized that it wasn't as tedious as I thought it would be. So, upon doing canvassing and phone calls, it was all, there's various things that I was doing as well as those things. So, the work, we broke up the work a little bit more to make it more exciting for me.
Great. As a whole, how do you think this experience, shaped your view about Knox, or maybe your Knox experience here on campus?
I think it introduced me to the opportunities that Knox can offer. I think Galesburg is such a small town, so I think opportunities are everywhere, and it's just a matter of finding them. In terms of where it took me in my career path, in political science or public policy, it's very broad. So, I think being a campaign manager, being a campaign intern actually really helped me learn, about different facets of political science. And this gave me an experience to see if I wanted to even run for public office, and it gave me kind of the insight of or what I would need to do to kind of, if I wanted to run for public office, what are kind of things I would need to do.
Definitely. And then staying on topic with public office, someone that shares your same interests, or somebody that may be following in your footsteps, what advice do you think you would give them?
I would say always look out for opportunities. And if you're in the political science department at Knox, I would say your advisor and your professors are your greatest resource. They are always handing out opportunities. I got most of my internships just interacting with professors. So I would say always be in constant contact with them. They will always be your best resource, and that's how I got most of my work experience.
Great. Awesome. It was great hearing from you today. Thanks for joining me on the show. If you would like to listen to the Knox Unnamed podcast, tune in. We have our podcast on Spotify, Apple Music, anywhere you listen to your podcasts. If you all want to talk to Jamil about his opportunity, come into the Career Center. Thank you, Jamil.
All right. Thank you so much, Isaac.